I use antlers in all of my decorating. My, what a guy. Gaston! Howdy folks, my name is Richie aka Bog Otter, back with another Guild Wars 2 video. The Point of No Return patch has landed, and with it, a bevy of new Black Lion weapons for us to peruse. So I'm going to do a preview of what these items look like. I actually have not looked at them myself yet, so you'll be able to get my initial reaction to them. So these cost 1 Black Lion claim ticket. As usual, they will probably get more and more expensive as time goes on, so this is like the introductory price. And you can get these tickets by opening up Black Lion chests. You can get 10 scraps and convert them to a ticket, or you can get really lucky and rare chance of getting a Black Lion claim ticket outright. These skins will also be available on the trading post for various amounts of gold as players acquire them and try to turn a profit on the trading post. So let's go down and take a look at what these look like. These are Mordrem skins, so they're going to be, I guess, viney and Mordremothy, if that's a word. So here is the axe. Let's start with this one. Ooh, I like the smoky effect. All right, that's interesting color palette there. It kind of looks kind of gross. It looks like ribs almost that they were, or maybe a claw, but it looks meaty in this area here. That kind of red part kind of makes it gross. I don't know. It's pretty interesting looking. It wouldn't fit like a character like this, but I could see if you have like the crazy zany like I don't know, those scarlet-like shoulders and different things, or the corrupted stuff. This actually might fit in quite well. That's an interesting skin. I don't love it or hate it. I feel kind of neutral about it. Let's try out the longbow here. Okay. Again, oh look, these look like little mouths. Little Feed Me Seymour mouths. Eat! I need to eat! Okay, that's actually, it's a chunky bow. I'd like to see someone shoot an arrow from that chunky bow. And it like moves and stuff. Alright, let's try the short bow. I assume it's going to look very similar, yes. Yes, the long bow and the short bow do have similarities there. Okay, both have the same kind of claw or mouth. Are we calling these claws or mouths? They're like maws. Hey, there we go. Claw, mouth, maw. Now we know how that word was formed. Alright, let's look at the dagger. Okay, let's see how big it is. Now, the question always is, how big does it look like on your character? Alright, that's actually a fairly good-sized dagger. Some of the cool, like, dagger skins in this game are actually really tiny on your character. So you look at it, like, with the weapon view, you're like, oh, that looks pretty awesome, and then it looks like a little toothpick in your hand. This one actually has some weight to it. And, yeah. They all look very similar so far. There's nothing that kind of stands out. They are just parts of these vines or claws or mouths or whatever. Let's do the focus. Oh, I just want to carry this around. I found this, and I'm not sure what it is. Actually, it looks like a stapler. It's a Mordrem stapler. Have you seen my stapler? All right, the greatsword. This has got to be cool. All right, that is cool. Oh, that's pretty nasty. What's really interesting? I mentioned the. Wow, I can't even fit this on the screen. I mentioned the color palette before. This actually is very interesting colors. You know, a lot of the weapons and stuff like that have like a blue or maybe even a white kind of tint to it. This just combines like a teal, orange, black, white. It's a lot of different things. It's pretty cool looking. It's definitely unique. You know, there's not anything else that really kind of looks like that. I don't think that I love the set overall for like just my personal tastes. It's just, I don't know, it's very organic and corrupted looking at the same time. Hammer. Let's do the weapon only first. Okay. Yeah, I could have guessed it as I saw the other ones. This is what it would look like. I don't typically like the small head hammers. I like the actual like mallet-y part to be kind of oversized. I don't know, because I'm a cartoon freak like that, I guess. I just want to bop people in the head with an oversized mallet. The mace. Okay. Lots of little spikes on the top. That looks like it would definitely hurt. I wonder what this cloudy stuff smells like. I'm picturing, I don't know, I'm getting a sense of you know, day-old meat wrapped in some rotting lettuce. Yeah, that's the kind of smell I get off of that. the pistol. Okay, and actually, these blue things, whether they're feathers or scales or whatever they are, they actually move as the weapon moves. I'm assuming that that's the case for all of them. Okay, that's what it looks like on the Norn. It's a little bit small. And then the rifle, I would assume, yep, it looks bigger. Okay, here's the rifle on its own. It's interesting that each weapon has a specific part of it that glows. It's like, what is going on with that glowy part? Like, what is it about right here that makes this one smell? So this is the scepter skin. I actually quite like this. I like how it's not symmetrical. I like how this part like flares up and the other side does not. You could shake this at people. Boogie, boogie, boogie. I cast bows at you. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Alright, the shield's got to be interesting. It's interesting. I don't love that. Usually the shield's like big and honking and makes a statement. I don't know. It's like, I found this piece of garbage in the trash and I'm gonna block things with it. Yeah, don't mind my odor. Yes, it does smell like rotting carcass surrounded by wrapped up rotting leaves. Yes, that was what I was going for. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just a hunk of something. You picked up a hunk of meat and that's your shield. Don't love that. The staff. Oh, now that one is cool. I wonder if you can't see that closer up. So this one actually changes it a bit. These actually have like Feed Me Seymours on top. These have like hungry plants. It actually looks like the Kraken a little bit, except for like instead of eels, it's like little Venus flytraps up there. That's the coolest one so far. The staff is the coolest. If you want a creepy staff, go for that. Don't use this as a back scratcher. Bad idea. The sword. Okay, pretty similar. Actually, it is quite different than the greatsword because it has this weird, this kind of, you know, this hook almost, this barbed hook tip to it. But otherwise, it looks similar. It's pretty big, pretty thick, I should say, for a sword. And we'll go to the torch. Torches always look cool. A little effect on the end of it really does it. Okay, it looks pretty cool. And the Warhorn. I would not put one of these up to my lips, I don't think. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt and permanently stain your lips blue or something. I wouldn't blow in there. Nope. Not gonna do it. And once again, they don't have skins for underwater weapons in this new set. They've kind of shied away from that. I would imagine that not a lot of players were using them. Right? You would get a Black Lion ticket and you're going to either unlock a skin that you're going to see all the time and fits an outfit, or you're going to sell it on the trading post. And either way, I would imagine that the underwater skins were used so very rarely that not a lot of people were buying them, so it kind of didn't make it worth putting them in. And also, they now have the collections, right? We have the collections for the Black Lion weapons, and if you put in these underwater weapons, it makes it even more expensive and more difficult to get these weapons, and I think it would probably turn off a lot of players. So that's probably a combination of why they're doing it. By the way, this is the test server. Before anybody asks, how'd you get all of those Black Lion collections done? Well, I didn't, and I'm sorry if that's not how you sound in real life, but that's how that comment sounded in my head. Well, that's gonna wrap things up. Let me know, guys, what do you think of the Mordrem weapon set? Are you gonna get any? Which ones are you gonna get? If you do get one and it matches your outfit perfectly, go ahead and take a screenshot and send it over to me. You can find me on the Twitter, you can find me on the Facebook, Google+. All the links to my social media are in the comments section below, actually in the description section below. So go ahead and do that, and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when future videos are released. Hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.